Guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. We are back at it today. Our new gauge lights came in, so I'm gonna do you guys a video on how to put these in. Now guys, the ones I ordered are, this is what you're gonna get. I got the LEDs. I have already put them together. All you do is simply put your LED down inside the new bracket, and I'll show you guys where these things go after we get the gauge cluster out. All you're pretty much going to need, guys, is going to be a screwdriver. That's pretty much all you're going to need to do this. Should be pretty simple and straightforward. The only thing, guys, with these trucks, this piece right here, unfortunately, the dashes in these trucks are usually always cracked. It's just a second-gen Dodge thing. Almost every one that I have seen is cracked. But you're going to have to take this piece off, guys, and then the piece down here underneath the steering wheel. This has to come off. Underneath, there's just going to be 3 screws. There's one there, and then these 2 more over this way. You'll take those off, and then I will show you guys one more thing that you have to take loose once we get that off. Just pops out, guys. Those 3 screws is pretty much all on the outside you're gonna have to take out, and like I said, everything else just pops off. So let's go ahead and get this stuff popped off, and I'll show you guys what to do from there. Okay, so guys, that stuff is off, and you can see, and we've got this dropped. Guys, this little wire right here, you're gonna have to take loose. You just pull this up a little bit, twist that, and it pulls right out and unclips right here. Simply all you gotta do, but do be very careful taking that loose. That's what controls when your shifter goes into park, neutral drive, all that stuff. So do be very careful taking that off so that you do not break it, or you're gonna have a issue right there. So let's get this loose, and we'll get up and start taking the screws out. I'll show you guys what screws you gotta take out in your gauge cluster, but let's get this first, and we'll go from there, guys. Just stay tuned in. Okay, guys, so we got that little wire loose. Now next, you're gonna have some bolts. See if I can get this thing right, guys. You're gonna have some bolts all around here in your gauge cluster. The ones you're gonna take out are gonna be these bigger ones right here. That should be all you have to take out. These other ones in here are only if you're taking the actual plate off. That we're not doing. There's no need to do that. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, and 4 to take out, guys. So let's go ahead and get those took out, and we will keep moving on. Back at it, guys. We finally got the cluster out. Now these are all the stuff that you're going to end up changing. These here, these, this. Now some of you guys might be able to change them out without taking the cardboard off. Some of you might not. You know, it's just however you've got to do it. So let's go ahead and get these swapped out, guys, and we'll get her put back in there. Stay tuned in. Okay, guys, so as you can see, we've got all of our new ones put in. Now, guys, don't make the mistake of hooking everything back up and putting all your stuff back together before you turn on your light switch to make sure that they all work, so you don't have to take everything right straight back apart to fix the problem. So just make sure you check that first. So let's get this put back in, do a check on it, and we will go from there, guys. So okay, guys, we got the cluster back in. Everything seems to be working. I've got a shirt over top of the wheel right now, so I can try to show you guys how it looks here. No, if you guys can see or not, but everything seems to be lit up red, just like we had planned. I hope you guys could see that good. It's kind of hard right now given the fact that it is daylight outside. That's why, guys, you definitely want to double check these to make sure that all of them are functioning just like they should. Now, guys, this just clips. Your bezel just clips back down in here. There's a spot here and a spot here that it just plugs in. And turn these back off now because we now know that they're working. I wanted to go with red, guys, obviously, because the truck is red. It would definitely match. I have replaced all the stuff in the ashtray and the cup holders with LEDs as well. Now they are blue, but we did have quite a bit of extras. So if I like this really good, once nighttime comes, I may go ahead and swap them out with red. I don't know. It may look really good with the blue and the red mixed. We'll see tonight. It's really hard to tell anything right now. You know, you don't really have sufficient light to be able to tell a whole lot. So guys, let's go ahead and get everything put back together now. As I said, the wire down here on your steering column, do definitely be careful when putting that back in, guys. You do not want to break that wire. That's not going to be a good thing. And that's right expensive to replace as far as I know. But we don't want to find that out the hard way. So let's get all this put back together, guys. I'll be back with you in just a minute. So guys, back with you. Okay, everything is reinstalled from top to bottom. Do the stress to you guys again to be careful with that wire on your steering shaft. You know, you don't want to break that. Definitely do not want to break that, guys. It's really impossible to see right now. Where it's still so light outside, but after putting that over it, it looks like everything is working great. So I will be super excited tonight when it gets dark to come out and check them out and see how they look. I'm sure it's going to look really cool considering the fact that the truck itself is red. It's really going to be a big change from the old factory shitty, really light colored green that comes in them. I've never really liked that too much. So hopefully this will give it something to break it up. And like I said, we may end up switching the ashtray and cup holder lights to red. It just depends on how good I like it the way it is or that it ain't once we check it out tonight to see just how it looks. This was a really simple, easy thing to do, guys. This wasn't hard at all. It took me... I've been on here with you guys about 8 minutes or so, and it didn't take that full 8 minutes to do this. It may have took me 5 or 6 minutes to take everything out, go ahead and reinstall them. They are just a little bit of a pain in the butt to twist in, guys, but do be careful with them. I mean, you know, you don't want to break anything. I got a small pair of pliers to help twist mine in so that I didn't break anything trying to turn them with my fingers. I do recommend taking the piece of cardboard off on the back of your gauge cluster, guys, because it does make it easier to do it. It makes it much easier. And guys, that is simply how you change out your gauge cluster lights on a 2nd gen Dodge Ram. I think even the diesels are exactly the same, guys. You do the very same thing in them. It's pretty much the same setup. Diesel or gas, either way. So guys, that was today's project. Luckily rain held off long enough so that we could do this. So you guys stay tuned in, and we got more projects to come. As I always say, you guys stay safe out there and hunt on.